This is the most simmering take I have, because I feel like a lot of people would be on board with this one. But
Yeah.
I just threw it in here more than anything because it has to be established, because it's kind of just
especially
the narrative.
after that video, man. That was one of the
Dude.
worst videos I have
hold on.
ever seen.
The video is so bad, I actually feel comfortable fixing putting the hair underneath the headphones right now, because Jonathan Gannon actually embarrassed himself so much more. No, all right, jokes aside, dude. Listen, because this is what I have to say about this. And it's not just the video, I promise you it's not. The video just made me realize that it's the perfect time to say this take, because I've been sitting on this one for a while. Honestly, since probably a week after he got hired. Because I was trying to put the pieces together of how the Cardinals are just throwing out together a bamboozle job to like throw everybody off after this season. And they're tricking everybody really hard that they're not. But we're going to get to that in a second, right? Well, the reality situation with Jonathan Gannon, dude. Okay. He just gives off those Brandon Staley vibes, right? Number one.
It's almost worse. It's worse.
It probably is, because again, Brandon Staley, at least defensive guy.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
well, Jonathan Gannon's
right.
defensive guy.
Yeah, actually, but that's the thing. He doesn't give off that vibe. He just gives off like.
But see, like Jonathan or
I can't even say that, because Jonathan Gannon.
Staley to me is like, he's like the nerdy, analytical, like defensive guy. Like to me, Gannon doesn't strike me as that. So I'm like, what lane are you in, bro?
No, it's not. It's the thing is, and let me be clear. I'm sure he knows his ball, all that. But, and I stand on it forever. It's not, again, it comes down, it's not even just about him or anything. It's not. What we've seen from him and his personality is already kind of interesting, right? It's kind of, I'm going to get into that in a second. I'm going to side note that.
Okay.
But in terms of just what the team is dealing with, all the problems in that organization, the blatant lies being told to our face. Oh, we're going to get Kyler back as soon as we can.
He's not
We're
coming back.
All of this is, they got a great relationship with the coach, and they got a long-term plan. I'm not buying that at all. And actually what's crazy is, let me be clear. If that actually is the plan, I'm not calling him stupid or anything. All I'm saying is he got a really good chance to go with Caleb Williams. Maybe just ride this one out. Keep just, you know what I mean? Just keep doing what you guys doing. All I'm saying is the transparency, it's BS. The Cardinals are definitely tanking. They're lying. Guess they kind of have to. Jonathan Gannon is just in a situation where no matter what, dude, unless he puts together a literally perfect game plan every single week and he's up till 4 a.m. every morning getting 2 hours of sleep, it's like destroying his mental health for the season.
Yeah.
I'm being funny, but it's like, bro, the chances of them actually putting together something where I feel like they're going to salvage it upon the fact that they want to bring in a new QB, a whole new, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a new system. It's like, it's just a very tough role to last in when you're already a young, kind of unestablished coach to begin with.
Yeah.
Because again, if the Eagles have a really good year this year, which I'm assuming I'm sure they're going to look at it and be like, wait, hold on a minute. Like, you're the defense that got torched in the bowl. You were coaching.
You're saying if they have a bad year.
No, I'm saying if the Eagles have like a good year again this year, and they look at it, and then saying the Cardinal staff's looking at it from their perspective, they're like, hold on, dude, you fucking just really frauded us out, bro. Yeah. Like, you just sold your team in the Super Bowl.
Well, they also traded a third to get him. Remember, because of the tampering stuff?
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's so many things on the table right now where he's in a really tough situation. It's not even necessarily his fault. Actually, it's a great opportunity for him. He got the bag. Even if shit hits the fan, he still got the bag. Good for you, right? You know, good for Jonathan Gannon.
At first, when you brought this up, I was unsure, but the more I think about it, like, I get it. This guy's the perfect tank commander. He just, if you watch that video, I know they're making jokes about like the impractical Joker shit. Like, hey, Murr,
even if it didn't look like Murr though, dude, that shit would be gold,
bro. Like,
can we break it down in case nobody's seen it real quick?
It's just like,
what was your favorite part? I'll say my favorite part for this.
It was like hard to watch. Like, as a man, like, I don't know how I'd get ready for football to play for him. Like,
no, that shit bro, hard to watch is the right word. You know the part where he goes, this is the part, I swear to you, like, literally, I'm borderline sick to my stomach watching it. He goes, the way he says it, the funniest part, where he's like, who was ready to show up here? Who took the bus? Like, bro, like,
these are millionaires. Why are they taking the bus?
Like, that's the problem. It's like, I think he was insinuating from the way he said it, and I could be totally wrong, but while I'm crying on the inside watching is, I'm like, are you insinuating that the guys who want to take the bus had more of the dog in them? Like, because I don't even understand where you're coming from. That's what makes it so funny. Like,
it's bad.
It was just like, and it's like he rehearsed that speech. But if you rehearse a speech like that and it's that terrible, I'm not even lying. You know I'm not. I promise you, if you march me out there right now to the Cardinals, all of them, I don't care that they have way higher credentials than me, all that. I don't care. I'm delivering a way harder speech than that.
Yeah.
I literally promise. Like, they actually would be at least smiling at the speech. They were literally sitting there deadpan like, yo, dude, this is going to be such a tough year. Because he's actually the guy getting paid millions of dollars to give the speech.
Yeah. The thing is, like, they're not bringing back Kyler this year. Like, and he's
That's
like
the biggest lie being told.
You don't think they are?
No, I'm saying like
that they are.
You've seen how this whole narrative now, like,
yeah,
no, dude,
not,
we're all in on him.
No,
like,
they're not bringing him back. They just named him a captain too. But my thing is like Jonathan Gannon's the perfect because like he's set up to fail. Like, oh, bro, you went 1-16, 0-17. Like we can't bring you back. But perfect guy to like lose you all those games if he can't motivate a fucking group of individuals. So
well,
I'm not saying I don't know what else goes on in the room, but it was just a brutal video. But again,
the boy, he knows his ball. Jonathan Gannon knows his ball. There's no doubt about that. But again, in terms of, like you said, it's leadership. It's the whole thing comes with the head coach.
Yeah.
It looks tough. And side note, like you were saying, I want to bring this up too. With Cardinals, with the whole thing with Kyler. Again, they're lying about it. I didn't get in the cabin, all that. Right. It's kind of just what's like it's like magic. Like look over here, like it's like distraction at the moment. Not only that, they got bullied into giving Kyler that contract. Like as a media, I feel like we have to acknowledge this, right? The Cardinals literally were bullied. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
the whole thing where they didn't want to
that.
give him the money. He was going to sit out. All this, and they folded so quickly. They gave him everything he wanted, made him one of the highest paid guys in the league, and he didn't prove anything besides that he can play like MVP for half the season. I wish he did it, and then he just that's what kind of was Kyler's MO the first, like this year 2 and 3, right? It was like play like MVP the first 8 weeks, and then the second half of the year we're just gonna fall off the fucking train. Right?
Yeah,
the train's gonna fall off the rails and derail. So it's like they got bullied into giving that contract. What would be the reason that they wouldn't feel the necessary? Like they just got into it, and this new ownership group, it's like almost like we're gonna bully this contract out the door, right? They're the ones who acquired this bullied contract. It's like now we gotta find a way to get out the door now.
No, I agree, bro. It's fucking embarrassing. Like. And like, the thing is, like, everyone knows they're tanking. Like, it's like really bad. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, how do you, like, Clayton Tune or Josh Dobbs?
Well, if you're trying to tank, I say you go with Clayton Tune.
Why would you not? See, that's why I don't get why you trade for Josh Dobbs. Like, if you're trying to tank, just keep Colt McCoy. He's got nothing in the fucking tank.
See what you get out of the rookie. He knows the offense well enough, at least.
Okay, so that was my initial thought, too. I was like, they don't want a guy that knows how to run the offense.
He would at least make a few big plays to win them, maybe 1 or 2 games that they didn't want to win, where it's like, no, forget that.